only to later on in life realize it was that shit. None of that bullshit was worth it. Well, I said sequel, so but now I guess a trilogy. I was getting ready to give my coup de grace, but that's all right. But I was just gonna finish with this now that it's on my mind. Take a panoramic view. All of you who are, for those of you who are red pillers, take a panoramic view of what's going on in the world. The fact that they have food banks where people across the country are driving up to these food banks because they've been furloughed from their jobs, and I don't know what's going on as far as their stores. I don't know if the stores are open, but the fact that who are for the most part out in these food banks, families, fathers, mothers, people who are basically providing for their children the best way they can. I'm here to tell you, whatever else kind of fuck ups that have been presented to me and whatnot, I'm not at no food bank. I don't have, I'm not responsible for mouths to feed. In fact, I'm finally in a position to get the resources that I've been trying to get, and it took me coming out to another, clearly, it took me coming out to another city to get those resources. So, and I guess in other words, what I'm trying to say is that even bereft of a female, seeing that that's supposed to be the prize, as the blue pillars would tell you, as the worker ants would tell us, we're actually winning, even with this going on, and a lot of people suffering, and a lot of people have my sympathy, but a lot of people don't. Let me say that again. A lot of people out there who are suffering, they do indeed have my sympathy, but a lot of you motherfuckers out there, y'all just don't. A lot of y'all, I mean, long before this pandemic came, y'all had no problem with seeing black people getting shot. Y'all had no problem with the way white supremacy was working, the way it was fucking us over, and allowing y'all all these benefits and whatnot, whatever it is that y'all, however it is that y'all benefit from white supremacy. Y'all had no problem with that shit before this pandemic came and fucked all y'all shit up. Y'all had no problem. Y'all had no problem with long before this pandemic even came to be, when some of us were laid off. Back when the economy was supposedly good. Because one thing that I can say about this universe is, with all the bullshit that I have to go through and endure, one thing that I can say, and I've been meaning to say this too, is that whatever happens to me, I don't know if this is black people across the board, but I can say this much about me. Whatever happens to me, it's only a matter of time before it happens to you. It's only a matter of time. And I'm seeing that damn near globally, if I mean at the very least nationally. That everything that the vast majority of these folks are going through, trust me. Trust me when I say this. I've been there. I've been through all of this shit short of homelessness. But damn near facing homelessness, I've been there. And of course, short of, wondering, oh, what am I going to do to feed my kids? Because, you know, again, intergender dynamics. And again, that's what happens when you burn the bridge between men and women. Men just go their own way and build their own things, bereft of a female. And we kind of do. In fact, it enhances our lives, really. That's the inside joke that no one seems to get. And we're just going to continue to take advantage of that because I guess we're just assholes who aren't willing to go out there and deal with drunk bitches and two-timing bitches who just want to get their boyfriends jealous just for the sake of, you know, laying our lives on, laying our lives on the line to be some worthless whores, some worthless Babylonian whore's pet wallet, right? So I think that's my coup de grace, and I say we should just, those of us who are red pill and those of us who are fortunate enough to be essential workers, we should just sit back and basically enjoy the fireworks, and of course, get those resources, get your food, get your generators, get your weapons, because clearly this is going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. Usually that's how this works. It gets way worse before it gets better, if there's even a hope for it to get better, because it'll probably just get worse and worse, like on some fourth stage cancer type shit. But either way, we ought to be ready. So we ought to be ready and stay ready so that we don't have to get ready. So that's it. I'm out. I'll catch y'all in the next video.